Hello everyone and welcome to our kitchen. Today I'm going to take you through an introduction of lacto-fermentation. Here in front of me I have a wild pineapple soda, a delicious mixed sauerkraut and some bok choy kimchi. The world of fermentation is endless. Lacto-fermentation is the age-old art of preserving food while creating a delicious yet tangy and full of good bacteria snack or side for you and your family at home. Lacto-fermentation uses beneficial bacteria, lactobacillus, to convert sugars into lactic acid bacteria, which acts as a preservative to keep our ferments safe while they're fermenting. This not only enhances the flavour, but creates a hub of good bacteria, increases the nutritional value of our food, and creates a longer shelf life, or in this case, fridge life. It's important to note that when we're fermenting, we're not actually pickling the food. Once the ferment has finished its fermentation time, it must be kept in the fridge and eaten in the time frame that is recommended within the recipe guidelines. While lacto-fermentation at home is relatively safe, it is important to always follow the salt guidelines in the recipe, and if you ever have any questions or queries about that, you can use an online salt brine calculator for your ferments. It's also important when fermenting at home to use sterilised jars, clean equipment, and to wash your produce. So what do you need to ferment safely at home? Uniodized salt, filtered water, and some sterilised jars, and then of course, your choice of produce and extra flavours. The world of fermentation is endless. You can add different flavours such as apples to your sauerkraut, caraway seeds, bok choy to your kimchi, and some special spices to your pineapple sodas. When we add the salt over our produce, when we're creating our fermented food, what we're actually doing is clearing the produce of any bad bacteria that may be there. This then creates the perfect environment for our lactobacillus bacteria to thrive and generate lactic acid bacteria, which will preserve our ferment and keep it safe from any mold or harmful bacteria. One thing we always say with fermenting, when in doubt, throw it out. All ferments have a different fermentation time. Make sure that you're sticking to the times allocated for fermenting in the recipe. This will ensure a safe ferment. Once the ferment has finished the time, for example, 2 weeks for this beautiful sauerkraut here, I'll then be removing it from the bench top and placing it into the fridge where it will safely slow down the fermentation process and keep this safe for me to eat for up to 7 months. Some of the things to look out for when you're fermenting at home is to make sure that there's no mold growing on the top of your ferments. If mold happens to be growing on the top of any of your ferments, this actually means that the bad bacteria has come in and taken over the good bacteria. This now means that your ferment is compromised and no longer safe to eat. In these instances, you must throw out your ferment, sterilize your jar, and start again. I hope this inspires you to start your fermentation journey at home. Fermentation can be safe and easy and fun. Sometimes you just have to give it a go. If this got you excited about fermentation today, you can see our other videos showing you how to make this delicious wild pineapple soda, mixed sauerkraut, and bok choy kimchi.